All right, y'all. It's time to address the elephant in the room. Now, I've been wanting to defend my coach. This is my coach, Mike Vrabel. I've been wanting to defend him for quite a few weeks now. But the more I look into it, it can't be done. Because at the end of the day, gotta understand that both of these two are married. Both of these two are married, right? And because of that, this right here, I'm not going to play the music, by the way, even though the music makes it even a little bit more funny because it's like it made it like a little romantic married type thing, but nah. But at the end of the day, man, it's one of those things where this right here, first of all, one, you're alone with this person at a luxury resort. That's number one. Two, the kicker and the one that had me baffled and a little bit of a disturbance is that, say you did have six people with you, 6 or 7 people with you on this trip. The fact that none of them will vouch for you is a question mark. So the fact of the matter is that they don't question the thing because there's a good chance that some of them might get exposed themselves. So this right here, two married people shouldn't be embracing a hug like this, especially on a getaway resort. Embracing in a hug like this while you're married? No. It's a no no. It's a no no. It gives so much. And the fact of the matter is that they are coming for you heavily after you had so much success. And right now, you're the storyline. You just won Coach of the Year, and you did an excellent job with, turning our franchise around. So I appreciate and love you for that. But man, you just got to be careful out here, you know. And the thing is that whatever you do and you feel like you're out and about, there's always eyes that's going to be watching you. Here's the thing that got me where I'm now speaking on it is that this Dianna Russini person, she was with this man through a whole lot of videos that I've seen. And the fact of the matter is the one that got me is that she resigned. She resigned, so that just goes to show you that there's a lot of layers underneath the surface that we are kind of like seeing that they're not admitting. And unfortunately, with this one, it's always crazy, man, why they just attack my Patriots every time we do something great, like having a good season and things like that. But man, they just go for the throats, man. And unfortunately, we're always caught up in something. It's the NFL, but we're always caught up in something. Whether it's offing somebody or if it's, you know, Deflategate, which, by the way, is probably the most ridiculous rule or thing that I've ever heard of in my life. 4 game suspension for a deflated ball. Come on, yo. Fact of the matter is that if you look at that game, uh, no matter what you say, the only reason why they are saying something now, and the reason why I can't stand the Colts to this day and never have been, not only did they take uh, the team from Baltimore, where I live, but they had always been a thorn in my side ever since, Peyton Manning's been there and things like that. And now I don't like them because they just start off some things, and they're the reason why Tom Brady got suspended for 4 games. But I'm low key not mad at it because it was the fuel we needed to win the Super Bowl, have the greatest comeback of all time, and you know, and just to be able to laugh in Commissioner Goodell's face is an extra bonus for me. So I was cool with that. But now, two years later after that happened, right? The Steelers are involved in Deflategate. What happens to them? Nothing. Ben Roethlisberger didn't have to do no time. It was just like a thing they swept under the rug because it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. And the fact is that so deflated ball is the reason why you think the Patriots cheated while LeGarrette Blunt was running circles around you, putting up 200 plus yards on the ground, running on you. And yeah, y'all are upset about that because y'all got an interception and y'all saw that the ball's deflated, y'all call them out on it. By the way, if it was, how come the refs didn't say anything about it when they touched the ball every single play? Every single down they play, they'll touch the ball, they'll bring the ball up, and they hike it. How come the refs didn't feel it or say anything about it then? Anyway, so yeah, so it's just a whole lot of things, but yeah, we win Coach of the Year, and things like that. Now, um, Mike Vrabel's in the limelight, and had this happened if he wasn't a coach or wasn't even involved, I don't even think this would have been a story. But now that he's under the microscope, he's going to be looked at and seeing that everything that he does, he's going to have to take accountability for. Now, my thing with this is the first thing is you're not supposed to be, if you're married, you're not, this right here is definitely something that isn't supposed to happen for starters. You're not supposed to embrace a woman like this because if you do, it signs that other things are yet to come. There's so many things that you can't do in this situation, and that is one of them. Being embraced like that in a resort. And if we keep on going, you can see a little bit of chemistry, a little bit, laughing, giggling, kikiing. Just very fortunate that I don't think he gave her a kiss or nothing like that, so that's cool. We get, people can be close friends, but, there's some boundaries that you got to understand, And this is right here is a boundary that you can't cross, especially if you're on a trip with a female that's not your wife and you're embracing her like this. So yeah. And then this. This is an absolute no. This is a no. Because here you are with her in a pool. I don't even know what to say about this, man. All I can say is just no. This should not happen. And yeah, man, I feel like definitely had to explain this situation. And there's a lot of things that was going on during the times of this. And I mean, uh, had to was defending you for a little bit there, Brian, but after seeing some things more closely, I can't do it. I just hope this doesn't, you know, roll into the season and affect our season. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be something. And last thing I want is to see breaking news, and then all of a sudden Mike Vrabel's in the news again, and then there's something different where him and his wife are probably on the outs. I hope not. Hope they can resolve this. You know, but this is definitely something that now we don't really know the whole details. But the thing that got me is Dianna resigning. That's the thing that got me. If she didn't do that, I would think that okay, maybe there's something else that we don't know. Maybe her and the Variable's wife are close friends. Maybe they're friends. Maybe she knew about this. Maybe they know about their close encounters. But even then, you don't get with another woman that close when you're in a long-term marriage and things like that, and you have kids with your wife. So that's just a automatic X, no, no. So, but yeah, man, it's just one of those things. Just got to be smart. Got to understand that uh, people are watching now. Now that you've done an amazing thing where you actually turned our Patriots around and stuff like that. That you know, hopefully the situation will blow off, and hopefully it'll be just dust under the rug. Because you know how the media is. After a while, they start to think about other things and other situations that's going to be even bigger than this. So right now, this is under the microscope, and then sooner or later, something else big is going to be under the microscope. But for right now, I definitely got to deal with this. So just want to hear what you had to say about it. So let's get into that. All right, so this is you talking. Let's see what you had to say.
Let me first begin by saying thank you. Thank you for your patience that you've shown in a personal and private matter for me and obviously everybody involved. I know that that's not easy for you, and I respect that, and I appreciate your efforts in doing so. I understand I could have addressed you guys sooner, but it was important to me to have a conversation with the players, which I did yesterday, very candidly, as we began our off-season program, which everyone is excited to be a part of. Stacy had mentioned the players' availability, and it was never my intention to have them speak to you or address you before I did. And so I asked him to come today and to talk with you. I also don't want to take away from the draft, the weekend of the draft. This is an important time for us, our organization, and the excitement and the joy that those players are going to have that we bring onto our football team. They're starting an amazing journey, one that should be celebrated as we welcome them onto our team. With that being said, I've had some difficult conversations with people that I care about, with my family, the organization, the coaches, the players. Those have been positive and productive. We believe in order to be successful on and off the field, you have to make good decisions. That includes me, that starts with me. We never want our actions to negatively affect the team. We never want to be the cause of a distraction. Those are comments and questions that I've answered for the team and with the team. We'll keep those private and to ourselves. Care deeply about this football team and excited to coach them. I also know that I'm going to attack each day with humility and focus. And what I can promise you is that my family, this organization, the team, the staff, the coaches, everybody, our fans, most importantly, will get the best version of me going forward. And that's what I know, and I'm excited to do that. But I wanted to just address this and thank you for your patience in dealing with the private and personal matter. Thank you. Let me first begin.
All right. So definitely addressed it. Definitely, you can kind of see on his face that he was feeling a little bit remorsed about it. And, some things that, happened. Hopefully, hopefully it's like you said, we can get past this and hopefully we can begin to focus on the draft and being able to, uh, move forward